Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of Mission Briefing newsletter for Rosny Church. Have you ever heard someone say, "I'd rather see a sermon any day than hear one"? Or perhaps you've heard the idea of preach the gospel to all the world, if necessary, use words. These sayings convey the idea that actions speak louder than words, and this is certainly true to some degree. However, we should never get the impression that God doesn't want us to use words in sharing the message that He has given to us. In Romans 10, 8-10, it says, "But what does it say? The word is near you, in your mouth and in your heart. That is the word of faith which we preach. That if you confess with your mouth the Lord Jesus and believe in your heart that God has raised Him from the dead, you will be saved. For with the heart one believes unto righteousness, and with the mouth confession is made unto salvation." This passage in Romans reminds us that belief is important, the way we live our lives is important, but what we say is also important. Revelation 12:11 tells us that they overcame by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. And it's interesting to note in Isaiah that God's leadership at that time was compromising, and they were meant to be the watchmen of Israel, but he describes them as dumb dogs that cannot bark. So by all means, let us live lives that reflect the character of Christ in the way we live day by day, but let us use the words that God has given us. He's given us the gift of speech, and let us use those words to be a blessing to others and to share the message God has given us. Now this week at Rosny Church, Janelle Voss is going to be sharing the message at the 11 o'clock service, and her message will be entitled, "Do You See What I See?" And it'll be referring to the bigger picture, that God sees things that we may not see and we need Him to reveal those to us. So be sure to drop into Rosny Church and worship there this Sabbath morning with Janelle Voss. Now on the weekend of the 28th and 29th of May, starting at Friday 7 p.m, there is the Southern Tassie Youth Rally. It'll be at Hilliard Christian School, and Joel Slade will be the speaker for that event. You'll find more details in the newsletter. So that's the Southern Tassie Youth Rally on the weekend of the 28th, 29th. Check out the details if you're interested in that. Now each week, radio programs are being broadcast live from Faith FM here in Tassie, and you can catch up on all the details of those. If you go to the website faithfm.com.au, you'll be able to see the schedule. You'll also be able to catch up on some programs that have already been broadcast. You can listen around Tasmania on 87.6 to 88 FM, and if you have trouble hearing the transmission there, you can also download the app for your smartphone, Faith FM, and be sure to make sure that you put in your location, which of course will be Hobart, and then you'll be able to catch the programs that way. So keep tuning in to Faith FM, positively different radio. Every week that moves along, we move closer to our 50th anniversary at Rosny Church. That's the 50th anniversary of Rosny Seventh-day Adventist Church, which will be held on the 17th of July, Sabbath 17th of July. We will be celebrating 50 years of our church. If you have photographs, anecdotes or stories that you would like to contribute to the telling of the story of Rosny Church thus far, then please send those stories and anecdotes into Narelle Walker or Tony Voss. Or if you have pictures, please send them into Philip Stevens, and he will put together a collection for presentation on that day. If you do send in a picture, please include as many details as you possibly can about that picture so that we can accurately tell the story. So just remember that 50th anniversary, 17th of July. Thank you for participating by sending in your materials. The Live More Project is a health and lifestyle program that will benefit everybody, but if you would like to get involved with the Live More Project, please contact our evangelism leader, Na Shang. That Live More Project is going to launch. It'll begin on Saturday, 5th of June at 4 p.m. at Rosny Church. So take a look at the newsletter. You'll find more details there about how to register. But if you would like to know more about it, you can contact Na Shang, and we look forward to seeing many of you there on the 5th of June. Our free online resource this week is a website that contains a lot of my presentations. It's called Is God for Real? If you go to the website isgodforreal.com.au, you will find there 18 video presentations that you can watch or share with others in the series Is God for Real? And we look at a lot of subjects in the area of apologetics and then move into some more broader biblical topics, and you'll be able to have a look at those. You'll find audios there, you'll find videos, and also a PDF page of notes that you can enjoy. So take a look at that website, have a look at some of the presentations, and if you enjoy them, please do share them with others. We think that they will be helpful to people. So that's isgodforreal.com.au, our free online resource for this week. And finally, this week, I will leave you with the words of Matthew 24, verse 14, where Jesus says, "And this gospel of the kingdom will be preached as a witness to all the world, and then the end shall come." May God bless you this week as you walk by faith with Him.